And now, it's time to fasten your seatbelts for Tom's trip around the world.
Hello, TV fans of international versions and TV from around the world. Welcome to a brand new series called Foreign Language. This series will have a renamed name at some point in the future. It's just that I'm trying to work out the best name. At the moment, that's what I've got, but in the future I might have something better. This video has also been uploaded, or broadcast, as I'm going to say, across 2 channels. So this channel will have, well, it'll be the exact same video, but there'll be a slight amendment, and I'll get into that in a second. This video has also been uploaded to the YouTube channel, The Weird Side, which is my 3rd channel, for a series called Tom TV Show Reviews. This is episode 73 of the series, and it's where I review TV shows of any kind. I know it really originally was just family-friendly program that had a family-friendly theme, and then Must Watch, which is a Radio 5 Live radio show and a podcast of its own. They review shows of any age, of any genre, of any, like, it might be really, really rude, or it might be whatever, it might not be suitable for children or whatever. But they do it on daytime TV, daytime radio about 2:30 on a Monday, so they can't really swear or say anything inappropriate, so they review it in a manner that works. All my channels, all 21 of my YouTube channels, are family friendly. So I've then developed to start reviewing every show I watch and shows I watch, and I will just not mention any of the rude parts and review it as it is, because I don't need to mention them at the end of the day. So this review was originally going to stay on the, well, TV show reviews and TV show world reviews, or TV around the world, sorry. But then last night I had a brainwave. Wait, I want to review it on the 3rd channel as well. Why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Review it on 1 channel. I add an added extra bit to that channel, the 3rd channel, The Weird Side, to explain what's happening, so that that video is slightly longer and feels a little bit more unique. So when you're watching it on 2 different playing fields. You're watching it one way, and then you're watching it another. And so that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. Here we are right now, doing that exact thing. So when I mention something that's around TV around the world related, I'll also then advocate that with what that links to for the 3rd channel viewers. So the title of this video for TV around the world is Foreign Language episode 1, Thunder in My Heart, and for the 3rd channel view it's Tom's TV Show Reviews episode 73, Thunder in My Heart. So now that we've got the admin and pleasantries out the way, let's review Thunder in My Heart. Thunder in My Heart is a Swedish program that's available in the UK through Amazon Prime channels, through a service that you get a 7-day free trial for, called, I think it's called like Viaplay, VIA, and then the word play, one word, where they do a Swedish, Norwegian, well, Scandinavian really. Scandinavian original, like Scandinavian problem, like The Bridge, for example. Just the original Swedish and Danish version. So they do crime dramas, they do romantic dramas, they do comedies, and this, in Elements of Circumstance, is a drama. But they also try and plant some, say it's a comedy. So I'm just gonna say this is a drama because to me, it feels more dramatic. It is available with English subtitles because that is how I watched it. It's round of 2 series. I think if they did a 3rd, it would ruin it. So I think where they've ended it is perfect. It was really funny because the day I was watching it, well, because I was finishing watching it yesterday, but I started it the day before. The day before, on Netflix, the Umbrella Academy had their final episode called The End of the Beginning. And so was this. The final episode of Thunder in My Heart is called End/Beginning. And I think, overall, before I break it down further, this is I can't say heartwarming, because it's very much dramatic in the concept of what the program's about, which we'll get onto in a minute. I've been trying to think of baseline words to start my review. I would say that the show is, I think it's insightful, it's engaging, is a good word for it. It is just magical. It's one of those programs that you just want to watch. You get excited to watch. You might need to go and make yourself a cup of tea, or you might need to go make yourself a ham sandwich, but you don't want to leave the program because you're that excited to come back to it. I think that it's got charm. It's got love. It's understandable in the sense of it's not heavily coded, heavily inputted with Swedish culture. What I mean by that is that if they were to, I don't know, do a UK remake of it, they could get the scripts and not have to rewrite anything, apart from the characters' names, obviously. You would rewrite that. But you wouldn't have to rewrite it. Then, same for America, Australia, Canada, Sweden, everywhere would work. This program would work in every setting because it's got schools, it's got home, it's got family. There's 3 assets that can work anywhere in the world. So let's break it down in more detail. First of all, let's talk about the brief synopsis that I'm going to give, which might not be the actual synopsis that you'll read if you search up this program, due to the fact that I think Amazon/Apple, as in like when you search on the Apple TV app or you watch, search it up at Amazon Prime, whatever, gives you a synopsis, but then when you Google it on actual Google, it gives you a separate synopsis. So I'm just going to just bridge gap in the middle and go. So the program's about, it's about this family, and it comprises of a mother, a father, a son, and a daughter. The daughter is 24, and it's all pretty much, it's about her life and the antics she gets up to. So it's about her ups and downs in life, her friends, her relationships, her relationship with her family, and the dysfunction of the family, and how not everyone in this family gets along, and you understand more of why they don't really get along with the father when you get to the second series, due to the fact that the first series is trying to implement the hatred, shall we say, for the father. So I'm gonna call her, and I'm probably gonna mispronounce it because when I read it, it was spelled different ways. So I'm gonna call her Sigrid. Oh, Sigrid. I'm gonna call her Sigrid. Spell Sigrd, I think. I'm gonna call her Sigrid. I'm gonna try the word Sigrid, see if that pronounces better. So I do apologise. Luckily, the son is called Benjamin, and the father's called Stefan, and the mother's called Annika. So 3 very simple names that I can't mess up, but one name that I will definitely. Oh, and Sigrid's best friend is called Sam. So it's just her I'm gonna struggle pronouncing. So I do apologise as I go forward. And it's all about how Sigrid gets on with life, and she's 24, so life's still coming. There's still more to life, and her relationship with her father gets on the rocks. So I think what makes this program stand out, a lot of programs have elements of this and utilise this in a way. So let's give an example so that you've got an image in your head of what you're trying to picture. So Life on Mars, starring John Sims, and Ashes to Ashes, which is the sequel series, both have elements of you're in this world and things happen, you know that you shouldn't be in this world. And then what occurs is, for Sam, DTF Sam Taylor, it's voices, because it's the doctor telling him to wake up and not die. For to Ashes to Ashes, which I think she's called Alex, It's things on the TV. So it's Bubbles and the clown, the child and the clown from the from the from the technical fault screen. A test card F, that was it. See, I knew I remembered it. It took me a minute. Test card F. So if you're watching this on the third channel, the way side, you'll see at the end of the video, so you'll know what I'm on about. That comes to life. So in Thunder in My Heart, we get the element of she reads an email, she reads a text from her father, and in front of her, so there's a scene where she's on a bus. The father then materializes on that bus, talking, reading out that email in the emotion that the email so deserves. And it works really well. Now, the camera's about to die, so I'm going to have to speed through this review now silently, or we'll come back with a even worse quality. So I do apologise for whatever occurs, because when that dies, it will, cut me off midway through. So let's get into it. So the element of the father appearing in these screens and appearing to read the emails out emotionally works really well, is the key element to help this work. It makes it interesting, it makes it exciting, and you know what you're getting into, and you can see the development of the relationship getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And I think that's the positive of the program, because it shows that in the first series we're trying to get to the bottom of the issue, and in the second series we're trying to solve the issue, and all the ups and downs of them falling out and making up and the relationships breaking up and new relationships forming all just helps this program to develop its heart, its uniqueness, its element of surprise, and you see all the characters and how they get emotional and they believe that they love one another and they want goodness, and you root for the good guys. You don't root for Stefan, you root for Annika, Benjamin and Sigrid. You root for them and all of Sigrid's friends. You root for them and you want them to succeed, you want them to have a happy life, and you want them to win at everything. And it helps the elements, and it helps this program just perform in new ways and evolve and get better and better, and each episode is better than the last. And you follow along and you're like, you do chuckle slightly, because you think, well, obviously, like in series 2, you chuckle, you laugh at the fact that he's messed up, and you know that the outcome's going to be what you want, the outcome you'd be thinking you wanted, because you know what's just happened there, you know you want that. And that's why I'm rating this program, if we were giving it a rating system, a 10 out of 10. This is in the top 10 lists of foreign language programs that aren't crime dramas that are incredible. So, it's ahead of Anna Plus, which is a Netherlands drama that used to be available on the channel All 4, and now is no longer available. You can watch the film on Netflix. So I think that Thunder in My Heart is much better than that. I don't think I can think of many foreign language just dramas or just comedies that aren't, well, I can think of one comedy, but it's called Crime Scene Cleaner and it's German. But I can't think of any non-crime drama in Sweden that I've loved. So I've not seen much non-crime drama Swedish things. I've seen a few comedies in French, like Call Me Agent, and I think it's called Rita. I think that's French, but I mean Swedish, but it might be Norwegian or Danish. One of them. Can't remember. But there's not many of these things, and I think that it's incredible. The service itself, I know it's improving, and I know there's things to make it better, and I know there's a lot of issues with the service itself, but I think this is one of the gems on it that it's worth getting a 7-day free trial. If you think you can watch 2 series in the 7 days, then get it. There's only 8 episodes per series, and they're like 40 minutes each. It's incredible, and it's well worth a watch. Overall, I think it's an amazing program, and I think my favourite bits is series 1, and every time the father materialises. So what I was going to say before I found out that the camera was going to die was the bus scene is my favourite because he appears on the tannoy. She's reading this email so she can see him, but he appears on the tannoy and he's there, and it just helps the emotion. It's incredible. I think that's the best scene in this whole programme. So, there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. There'll be more videos on TV around the world coming soon, and there'll be more reviews on the Weird Side for Tom's TV show reviews. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!